In the vibrant world of Formula One, the pressure on drivers is immense and criticism is constant. Recently, Daniel Ricciardo, one of the most charismatic names on the grid, has been the target of harsh criticism by veterans of the sport. During the weekend of the Canadian Grand Prix, Jacques Villeneuve spared no words when commenting on the performance of the Australian. And now Johnny Herbert, winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans and former Formula One driver, joined the chorus. Villeneuve, who was in Canada as a commentator for Sky Sports, was incisive in his reviews, which generated a splinter exchange between him and Ricciardo. Herbert, in turn, reinforced Villeneuve's vision, stating that Ricciardo has become more of a social media driver than a high-performance competitor on the track. Jacques Villeneuve is right. Daniel Ricciardo is a social media pilot. I saw what Jacques said and how he said it. He's right. Some people sometimes don't like the truth, but Jacques nailed it, Herbert told Lord Ping. Herbert continued, noting that Ricciardo's performance in recent years has not met expectations. Daniel can't do it anymore, so it's time for him to hang his helmet. Many people may not like it, but it's the truth. The performance has to be there, but once it is not, the question marks arise, he said. According to Herbert, Ricciardo's career began to decline when he joined McLaren, where his teammate, Lando Norris, often surpassed him. I don't see the old Daniel. To me, it started when he went to McLaren next to Lando. Lando was faster than him. He had his moments, like in Monza, but they're not enough. You need to have that performance all the time, Herbert pointed out. He pointed out that while other young drivers like Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz maintain consistency, Ricciardo lost that ability. Herbert also mentioned Yuki Tsunoda as an example of a pilot who has demonstrated consistent performance and evolution, ensuring his contract renewal. We're talking more about Yuki, who is one of the best drivers of the season. That's why his contract was extended for the next season, Herbert said. For Herbert, Ricciardo needs to make an honest assessment of his career. As a driver, I think there comes a point in your career where you need to step back and ask yourself, I still have what it takes to be competitive. Herbert's opinion is that Ricciardo no longer has what it takes to shine in F1. He goes on to say that he believes that every once in a while a good result comes up, like last year in Mexico, which we thought would give him the positive energy to keep going, but it didn't happen. He had a good run this year and then nothing. In conclusion, Herbert suggested that Ricciardo could consider other motorsport categories, such as Formula Indy, Le Mans or touring cars, where he could still have a successful career. F1 is not the center of the world, Herbert concluded. And you? Do you agree with Villeneuve and Herbert's criticism of Daniel Ricciardo? Do you think the Australian still has what it takes to compete in the elite of Formula One? Leave your opinion in the comments and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive reviews and news from the world of Formula One.